My name is Bill Arman. I'm the co-founder of the Harvest Group, and I serve as the head harvester for the West Coast.
And I'm Ed Laflamme, the head harvester from the East Coast, co-founder as well with Bill.
In this harvest waste session, we're going to talk more about getting gross, and the topic today is know your HAWs. So we're going to have three things we want you to come out of here with. What are HAWs? Why are they important? And how to calculate them.
What are HAWs, you're probably wondering? Well, that's your hourly average cost. Really important. And most owners don't know what it is, your hourly average cost. And the most important thing is you know what that is per department, per crew, okay? Because different crews have different HAWs. You can see a tree crew is much higher because they have a more skilled labor involved. Isn't that true? So your maintenance people, your construction people, and your tree people would probably have all different HAWs, but it's important to know what they are.
Boy, it sure is important. So HAWs, hourly average wage, is really, really important. Now, I'll tell you why. Because when you're going to do an estimate, say it's for trees, you're going to have your HAWs for your trees, you're going to have your HAWs for your maintenance, you're going to have HAWs for your construction guys. And so your hourly average wage is used as your estimating hourly average wage number. So you're going to use that. The second thing you're going to use your HAWs for is tracking your gross margins later on. So you'll know what your hourly average wage is. You divide it in your revenue, you find out your hours that you need to be working each month. So that's very, very important. HAWs are pretty important.
Awesome. So the third piece that we're talking about is how do you calculate it? Well, it's really simple. All you do is take the people on the crew. Let's say you had 3 men on a maintenance crew, one at 10, one at 12, and maybe the foreman's at 14 or 15. Just add those numbers together and then average them out by that number of people, and then add your burden on top of it, okay? We talked about burden in previous issue of this. So just add that percentage on, and that will be the HAWs for that department. And do the same thing for each one. And if once you know that, that'll really give you a leg up on what your costs are and what you need to price.
Okay, now here's your assignment. First of all, I got to ask you a question. Do you know what your HAWs are? Well, by the end of this assignment, you're going to know them. So I want you to go to each of your revenue streams and determine each of the folks that you have working in there, get all their hourly average wages, add the burden, divide by the number of guys, and that would be your HAW for that revenue stream. So I want you to know your HAWs for your maintenance. I want you to know your HAWs for your extra work. I want you to know your HAWs for your snow removal. HAWs for the trees, HAWs for the irrigation, HAWs for the design build, HAWs for the installation. So you get that? You got 4 or 5 of them to work on. We want to know what your HAWs are. If you have any questions on what we've gone over today in this Harvest Waste session, feel free to give us a contact at harvestlandscapeconsulting.com. Visit us at harvestlandscapeconsulting.com. This is Head Harvester Bill Arman
and Head Harvester Ed Laflamme from the East Coast, signing off and helping you harvest your potential.